Hello, good evening, and welcome to Sports Central on EzeSportsTV today. We are right here once again in week 10 of the English Premiership. Today, I have with me here, Emmanuel, and we are going to be looking at today's matches. Today being the 10th week 10 of the English Premiership. First of all, we have Southampton taking on Manchester United. A very interesting match. Southampton have been in form. I think they have not lost in 7 matches now. And United have not really been playing very well. It's a match that we are looking up to see how it's going to go. Emmanuel, what's your take on this match, Southampton against Manchester United?
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, today, I would like to say that this match is a high-scoring game. Because the Southampton team have been strong, to an extent, and same with United. So today I'll be expecting goals, because I feel that the both teams will attack and attack. I don't expect any team to sit back and soak up the pressure. I expect these two teams, to come out and play some good game today. And straight up, I think I would like to predict this game. As I've always done, Octopus Paul. I think I would like to predict at worst, I would like to predict a 3-2 win against Southampton. That is for Manchester United, because I think that they have the quality in the squad. They had the depth in the squad to just nip this game on the board.
Of course, that's the first match for today. But of course, after that match, we have the Super Sunday game, a game that everybody's looking up to. A game between two London clubs in Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. It's going to be a very interesting match. Of course. Any outcome of this match is going to see either Tottenham or Chelsea going on top of the log. How do you see this game, Emmanuel?
Well, this game is first of all, apprentice meets the master. This anytime, any day is the game of the season. If you ask me, it is always interesting. It is always exhilarating. It is always a game you want to watch anytime, any day. So I expect 2 things: player ingenuity and managerial tactics at its best. So I would expect to see a not really a high-scoring game, but an entertaining game. And 2 players I would like to pick for both teams: Hakim Ziyech and Harry Kane. I think these two players today will be phenomenal. I should be expecting the crosses, the dribbles, and of course the assists and goals and shot on goal from both sides. But I think that these 2 players are going to be monumental for both teams today. And then adding to that, I would like to say that this is going to be the 1,000 game for Roman Abramovich, and I hope it ends in a win for him.
Of course, you mentioned that it's going to be a match between a master and the apprentice, a master and the student. Frank Lampard, coached by Mourinho, right there in Chelsea. So apart from the fact that they're going to be facing each other, it's also a homecoming for Mourinho, who happens to be the best coach ever for Chelsea as a club, and he's going to be going to Stamford Bridge today against a player he coached in Chelsea. How do you see this game? When it comes to the emotional aspect of it for Jose Mourinho, who happens to be the best coach ever for Chelsea FC, and of course Lampard facing his old coach in Jose Mourinho.
It is going to be a lot, because I would say that emotions will run deep today, in the sense that the relationship they've shared over time is going to come to fore today. But then I expect them to be professionals at best. I expect them to do something to challenge more. At this point, I would like to say I would like each of them to be a bit selfish, because of course in the end the goal is 3 points or 1 point. meaning a win or a draw. But of course, if one team wins, then the other is the vanquished.
Of course, I know since Lampard took over from Chelsea, the relationship hasn't really been the same as when they were together as a coach and player. I remember last season when Mourinho was, a pundit with Sky Sport, he made some comments against Lampard's tactics in playing players like Mason Mount and Abraham, who has happened now to be core players in the squad. Of course, Lampard, we want to prove to Mourinho that he knows how to be a good coach in a big club like Chelsea. And of course, the meeting between both of them, he recently have always gone in favor of Lampard as he concerns the Premiership. He won last season. And how do you see him approaching this game today? He's going to be playing at home against Mourinho, whom he knows, is a very good coach. And of course, a win for Chelsea today will take them on top of the log. How do you see Chelsea approaching this game?
I see them approaching this game in two ways. Now, in two ways, I mean, they are going to come on the attack, and they are going to be on the defense. Why do I say this? Jose Mourinho will try to soak up the pressure for the first. We've known him; he does that. I don't think he might go with all this all attack. He might try to soak up the pressure a bit, and then when the players are tired, then he strikes. But because I feel that Frank Lampard, of course, it has been known that he has one of the greatest IQ as a player. I think that is why I said I am going to see some managerial know-how today. I think that Frank now will come with an all attack game in the first half, and then in the second half defend, but not a total defensive game. Because if you see how they play, they attack massively and they defend massively. So I think that I expect this to come into four. This day, and as I've said, I would like to see some beautiful crosses and shots from the like of Ziyech, Chilwell, Harry Kane, and Reece James. They are just a lot of them there. Yeah.
So we've talked about Chelsea. Coming to Tottenham Hotspur now, a team that have equally been informed. They were on top of the league. In fact, a draw will take them back to the top right there. And of course, Mourinho coaching this squad, they seems to have a lot of confidence right now in that squad. Tottenham Hotspur, Harry Kane, Son, scoring, from all angles of the pitch. The last time they won against Manchester City, you know what that means, for a Tottenham side. And from their own angle right now, Emmanuel, how do you see Tottenham approaching this game? You spoke about Jose Mourinho and his style of trying to, soak up the pressure and hit an counter-attack. Do you see him repeating the same today?
I see him doing that and even more. I think there is one unsung hero in that Spurs team now, and that guy is Tanguy Ndombele. That dude is just on a resurgent form. He's really going to be very, very dangerous today, and I expect the likes of Kane and Mason Mount to be on their toes. I don't expect them to just relax, because if they relax, then definitely we will see those the passes that might. There was one move he made against Manchester City. I think that was the only move that broke the game.
The assist for the first goal for Sonia.
That assist was amazing. He just one turn, and then he sent the pass right at where it is supposed to be. And then the Chelsea's defense should be weary of that man called Son. That guy is on a fantastic form. He's going to be very, very dangerous today.
So, Emmanuel, these are two big teams. Yeah. A wonderful match we expect. How do you predict this one, Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspur?
It's going to be very, very tough, but I see a 2-1 win in favor of Chelsea.
Of course, at the end of the day, we're also going to be having another match. A very tough one is going to be for Arsenal. They are going to be playing Wolves right there, at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. How do you see this game? Arsenal have been in a lot of pressure of late. They have not really been playing well. Have lost their last matches, I think. And of course, the Wolves haven't really been in top form as we used to know them in recent time. It's a game between two sides. Have not really been playing very well. How do you see this game going today between Arsenal and Wolves?
Arsenal Wolves. Wow. This game is really going to. I think for me, it's going to be the shocker. It's going to be the shocker of all the games today. I think that Arsenal will do something. I would not say extraordinary, because of course they are a top team and they're supposed to be at the very top bottom. But I don't know, for one reason or the other, they've been abysmally poor. So today I expect an all-out attacking Arsenal team against a Wolves side that likes to they like to be tricky a bit. They just allow you play, and then at the point where you don't believe, they just attack you, and of course they might do something dangerous. But I would give the big teams the show today, because I would like to see them prove the mettle that they are. So I should be expecting an Arsenal team to win 3-1 today.
Those are Emmanuel's prediction. Of course, he have always predicted right. Let's see if today is going to be one of those days where he's having a good day in prediction. But it's still about that match between Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. Right, there's going to be by 5:30 Nigerian time at Stamford Bridge in London. We are still here at the Casa in Imo State, Nigeria, and this is still Sports Center on EzeSportsTV. I am Kester, and we are going to be here, after the match to give you after-match analysis of how the match goes.